Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 1st. So the first card you have is the King of Spades. King of Spades represents Gemini in a lot of ways, definitely. And, this card has been coming up a lot for a lot of different signs recently. I do think that, part of it is definitely something like astrological because this card has been coming up a lot. I switched decks in between readings, so, there's no chance of it sticking or anything like that. That's my first thought always when a card comes up multiple times. But like I said, I switched decks in between my readings, so there's very little chance of that happening, obviously. But the King of Spades is one of those cards, I think, again, it's something astrological, because the King of Spades is all about improving upon your kingdom. And your kingdom includes everything in your life, by the way. Your body, your health, your financial life, your work life, your family life, all of those things. And the King of Spades, he doesn't look to grow those things necessarily at first. He's very intelligent, and he looks to just improve upon things first, and he tries to get his kingdom to be the best it possibly can be, and then he starts to expand. So it's kind of that energy, I think, that's going to be surrounding you this week of just improving and looking at ways you can improve your life. So that's going to be different for all of you, obviously, but a lot of you could be thinking about those improvements and how you can make improvements and kind of like expand things this week in the way of improvement. Next, you have the Two of Hearts. So a lot of you could be matching up in a love type way this week. This is very good love energy. It can also, if you're not interested in love, can just represent meeting up with kind of somebody who is a good match for you just on like a friendship level or like a mentorship level or whatever the case may be. You could just be meeting somebody who really becomes a great friend, something along those lines. But Two of Hearts, all of you should be looking for kind of like a perfect match this week with something. It could even just be a situation that you're matching up with. It could be something very small, like having a great night out with friends or something like that. Like I said, it's a perfect match, but it could be one of many situations. And next, you have the Two of Diamonds, which is also a perfect match. So definitely a lot of that energy going on of like matching up with something perfectly. Two of Diamonds can be you matching up perfectly with a job if you don't have a job and you've been looking for one. It could be a business partner if you have a business. It could be somebody coming in as a business partner. And if you do have a business partner coming in this week, they would be really great for your business. This is a very powerful kind of business partner card. This can also be you like matching up with like an investment or something that you could make that would be perfect for you. So it's kind of like a broad range of perfect matches for you this week, which is really nice. Next, you have the Three of Spades. Watch your health. Three of Spades is a kind of like a warning card to watch your health. It doesn't say something will happen. It just says make sure something doesn't happen. So get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water, do whatever you got to do to make sure that you don't get sick this week, especially with this card. It wants you to stay healthy. I always say with the Three of Spades, don't get off of any fitness routines. Like if you are maybe feeling a little bit lazy or something like that and you don't want to go for your walk or you don't want to go for your run, just do it anyway with the Three of Spades, because it's one of those cards where it's like if you skip one day this week, you're going to end up skipping the next like 6 months under this card. So definitely don't allow that to happen. We just came off of this Leo moon here, and whenever the moon's Leo, it's a great time to kind of like get on to fitness routines, to do new kind of fitness related things. That's what you want to do under this card. It's also a card of choices I'm getting. I'm also getting something about choices and having choices. So some of you could be presented with a choice this week. It would probably have to do with your career. So if you're not working, you don't even have to worry about it. But it would definitely be a choice that you're going to have to make. And it feels important. So pay attention to that. And finally, you end up with the Six of Hearts. Really great card. It's really a card that says you can move forward. If you've felt stuck recently or you haven't been able to move forward, Six of Hearts comes in and it finally allows you to move forward. It's kind of representative of that exchange of energy, of putting energy into something and getting it back equally. And the Six of Hearts always says that in the past, you probably haven't been getting your energy back equally. You've probably just been putting energy out and nothing's been coming back, which has been the struggle for many people, over the last few years here. But now finally there's this return of energy. It can also represent a good love match. I would say love is probably on the table for about 30% of you, I would say. I know it's a random number, but it just feels like a smaller percentage of you, but this would be a perfect match. So if you're one of those people, you could be meeting somebody that's really great for you. So all in all, looks like a great week. Thank you for watching.